What is up, peeps? Welcome to another segment right here on the Chill Play Cafe. We're gonna divide it in two parts as always. The beginning on TikTok, the full video on YouTube. Let's get into it right here. I want to say I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I hope everybody is safe in LA with all the craziness that's been happening. Thoughts and prayers with everybody in this world who loses something and has a family and is gotta support them and provide for them in tough time like this. If anybody can help, a simple prayer would do. Money, anything. Just remember your brother and sisters in this world who are struggling with a lot of stuff and value the freedom and the blessings that you have. Let's get into it right here. I am in cleanup mode. It's Monday and I did most of the stuff that Rockstar has gave us for this week, and I figured, you know what, there is a car that's on discount. It looks like the Calico and I want to grab it because when they put it on discount, how can you not, right? So I do want to put that on the drag track, and I also want to take it on one of the stunt tracks that I really like. So we're gonna sit together and test them. What you're seeing in the background is me cleaning up some of the stuff that I have in my career. I did Clucking Bell heist, and I had some backup from a random player online, and I was really happy that he backed me up because I was completely lost. I haven't done it a million times like the bank heist, so I needed the help. So that's 500,000 in the bank, and when we make money, we spend money. So right away I went and I upgraded the Calico, and I figured let's take it onto the drag track and look at the numbers and see everything that we want to know about this car. So let's talk top speed, okay? And I'm gonna put some screens on the video as well in order to show you the Calico versus the Itali, which is one of my favorite cars in the sport class, and the brand new Banshee GTS that they just released. Price wise, the Calico, or we're gonna call it by the GTA name, I'm gonna probably butcher it, it's called what, the Calico GTF. Top speed is 121 mile per hour compared to the Itali GTO that goes for 127 top speed on the drag. So obviously the Itali is going to be more superior, as you can see in the numbers toward the end of the race. Both cars are all-wheel drive. The Banshee GTS is rear-wheel drive, but again it is faster when it comes to the top speed, even faster than the Itali. It's 138. I don't want to confuse you with the Banshee or anything, but because it's one of the latest cars, I figured I add some of the numbers right here. Okay, let's drop our friends on TikTok off and head over to the stunt track, and let's test these two vehicles against each other, and we're gonna drop the information on the second page, which tells us everything that we need to know about these cars. I want to say something in the beginning here, and that is the Calico performed good on the entrance of lap 2 toward the ramp, and from there you can start to see the Itali is taking off. Once it hits that shoulder boost and it approaches that jump, look what's going to happen right here. It's clearing it, and I lifted off in order to hit that checkpoint, and from here it's adios amigo, I am gone, it's over. Now with the second sheet that you see in front of you, you can see that both cars are all-wheel drive, so there shouldn't be a struggle when it comes to control. It's just something that makes sense when you think about it. Can you put a Ferrari against a Toyota Calico in real life? I mean, some people are gonna say yes for the sake of the argument. Well, the Calico is probably like NOSed and turboed and modified to the max in order to stand a chance against a Ferrari, but a typical Calico, if there is a Calico GTS, is never going to keep up with a stock Ferrari. It's just not going to happen. And I think that is something that Rockstar needs to kind of look at in the next game. I'm hoping. I love the idea of having cars in different classes, but putting a Calico against a Ferrari and calling it a sport class just doesn't make any sense, and it becomes dead weight in your garage unless you're a collector, which most of us are at this point. But I do want to take this Calico into a race, and I do want to win. So it begs the question, what can you do for the next game in order to make these cars competitive? I don't mind having a Ferrari versus a Calico. These are all make-believe and they look like cars that we know in real life. But if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta take into account only maybe two different attributes when cars are done in a specific class. So all the cars in sports class have to be within maybe 5 miles an hour to maximum 10 miles an hour difference between each other. And if you are going to do that, the cars that are sitting at the high end of the speed need to have a lot more back end happy going into the turns in order to give me a chance with the car that's slower to take the turn faster and take over. In games like this one here, you don't only have the top speed as a factor, you also have the shoulder boosting as a factor that affects the Itali a lot more than it affects the Celica. So that is something that they need to look at, hopefully in the next game, and it gets addressed properly. Boyles and Goyles, I hope your Monday is going as well as mine. Stay safe. Thank you for dropping in. If you stuck till the end of the video, do drop a like. It makes a huge difference on a small channel like this, and it lets me know that some people are interested in videos like this as well. I'll see you guys on the next segment. Peace, everyone.